Welcome, dear ladies and gentlemen, to the video about the update that just got launched by Rush Royale. I will not only show you Wukong, the new unit, and both ways how you can actually play him, and will also tell you about what I think is the better way, and I will show you all the other changes that will be coming in the next few days. I haven't been too thrilled by Rush Royale in like the past year because some updates were really not the things that the community actually wanted, but for once I have to say they really seem to see the problems and to work on the problems of this game, and I am actually thrilled about the upcoming update and all the changes. Not only will my favorite unit, the Inquisitor, get some love, also they want to put the game to the point where you can actually use all the units again and get a bigger variety of different decks. So it's not only the Kobold Gunslinger meta anymore and stuff like that. So I very, very welcome this change, and it's basically what I've been complaining since months now. They basically do all the stuff that I've been complaining since months now. And I'm very hyped. I hope they really do the right numbers where they are supposed to be, and actually, put the balance where it's supposed to be. It's looking very good. I will just go with you through all the changes. Then I will introduce the two ways on how to play Mr. Wukong right here. I will show you some gameplay after and give you my opinion on what I think is the GOAT and the upcoming meta. I just played like 2 rounds with him, like to test out both post talents. It seems, as usual, super busted. But yeah, that's fine. As long as they balance out all the other units, and we have the Wukong meta as usual, but as long as they buff the other units, it's looking really good. So let's switch real quick to the Discord server so I can show you the upcoming changes next to Wukong before we go into the gameplay with Wukong. Alright, let's talk about the upcoming changes, which is about the units first. They said, our goal is to maintain variety in the game and create space where truly different strategies can compete. This is exactly what I was talking about since months. There is very little variety right now. Every deck contains Kobold, every deck contains Gunslinger, like every decent deck. I know there are some no-brainers out there that didn't realize yet, or new players or whatever. But like everybody who has played it for a while realized which were the strongest units, and the decks were basically containing always the same units. Kobold was absolutely broken, Gunslinger is absolutely broken, and you can fit in Trapper or Witch. Those are extremely high value damage amplifiers as well. Everything else is not compatible, and they are about to change that, which is very welcome by me because I didn't max out Knight Statue to never play it, same for Sword, and they seem to finally balance out those 3 damage dealers. So depending on the deck, you can finally also play Sword again and Knight Statue again. So this is basically one really cool thing. The Gunslinger, Kobold, and Trapper, they are basically in every deck. Yeah, they talk about the Kobold, that it's really busted, so they're going to slow it down so it's not as quick on the max decks anymore, where it does most of the damage. And they also say we also want to balance effect durations compared to the Knight Statue and the Enchanted Sword, for example, so the Kobold is not the ultimate damage amplifier anymore. The Gunslinger will no longer grant a short boost after moving instead. He will permanently increase the attack speed of agent, whatever that word is, tiles, but the bonus will become smaller. This will allow the other support unit to complete. I know many people don't like the nerf to Gunslinger. For me personally, I think it's one of the greatest things you can possibly do, because there is so many decks that you don't want or need Gunslinger. For example, if you play the little baby dragon, or if you just don't need Gunslinger in your deck to move around your stuff, then in my opinion you shouldn't be playing, or you shouldn't have to play Gunslinger. For now, even if you play the baby dragon hero that moves a million times faster and everything, everybody's running Gunslinger because the damage amplification is just absolutely insane. So I'm very welcoming this change, and maybe if the nerf is tough enough, which I hope, then you can actually replace him with like a Dryad, a Summoner, or anything else that gives your deck more valuable, that gets at least close to the damage increase of Gunslinger. Maybe we'll see some more Demonologists, or yeah, just different stuff than Gunslinger. Because right now, Gunslinger and Kobold is the main core in every deck. There is no good deck without Gunslinger and Kobold. This is really not how the game is supposed to be if you want to have variety. There we go. Now, the most interesting thing. As promised, to the units that either have lost relevance or only shine at high upgrades levels. Well, scratch this part, they don't even shine at high upgrades levels. The Tesla, the Banshee, the Blade Dancer, and the Inquisitor. Like, Blade Dancer is a high skill unit. I'm curious what they do with this one. This is really cool. I would love to see a little bit more of those. I personally don't really like the unit, but it's yeah, it's worth to learn. If it's really good, it's worth to learn. So far, it was just way too bad. Banshee, I think, was the best one out of all those four. Tesla, yeah, I'm not really good. And Inquisitor, my dear love Inquisitor. Not because she's blonde, because she wears a helmet, you know. I just love her. She's amazing. I love the playstyle, especially of Dark Inquisitor. And yeah, I'm so happy she gets some love because I did plenty of games with her, and she just can't compete. There's no way she can compete. I hope the buffs will be pretty heavy, so you finally get to see some old school decks again, and yeah, not just Pantheon decks, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, because for the last year I only played Pantheon against Pantheon units. There was nothing else, and if there was something else, they looked at my deck and they just gave up. So that's not how I want to play. So I'm very happy these changes are coming out. Then we're going for the now this sentence is also very interesting when we go to the spells. We want to make them more stable and effective throughout progression. To give each of them clear role and to expand strategic diversity. This is my favorite word right here. We need more diversity in decks. Players at different upgrade levels should find different units appealing. Makes sense, and the choice of the unit dealer, damage dealer, should depend on playstyle and tactics, not on a narrow list of mandatory picks. Wow, yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is exactly, once again, what I was talking about since like a year. It took them long enough to realize, but this is the way to go. So thumbs up for Rush Royale. This is exactly the point. You don't need to like, okay, I got Kobold, check. I got Gunslinger, check. I got Vel in my deck, check. I get something to increase the Vel stacks, Dryad, check. And the deck is done. Nobody plays anything else. So variety is key. Variety causes fun in the game. Variety wants to make player experiment with stuff, and not only is it so much cooler for the players, it's also like mandatory for the content creators, because nobody wants to watch a million Val videos, and whenever they watch something else, they just get absolutely smashed into the ground. It's like, yeah, nobody wants to play a Val Royale. We want to play Rush Royale with different decks. And regarding the whole text here, that's all the pain points that we are complaining since months, years about, that they are finally touching. And yeah, I'm thrilled about the new update. And if they, so basically they finally do a step towards the right direction, in my opinion. And if they continue like that, they can absolutely revive the game and make it the greatest game again. So yeah, it's a small step, but it's in the right direction. And yeah, so far so good. I'm very thrilled, and it did awake some hope again in me. And merge cloning has significantly exceeded our expectation. This is especially noticeable with the twins and Bard. Yeah, merge cloning is super broken, especially with twins. For Bard, yeah, it's helpful to get your high tier Bards, especially I think in like mid account size. But yeah, it's not like board is dead anyway in the end game. So, but Twins isn't. Twins, since merge cloning is out, Twins got completely revived, and it's the second best deck in the game, mainly due to merge cloning. So I'm glad they do some nerfs towards it. Armageddon is a spell I used like 2 times and then figured out, okay, it's not really any good. I haven't played it in a while because it actually dropped like in the middle of the lane, nowhere near the bosses when you press the button. So it was completely useless. I hope they fixed it by now. And it's nice that earlier players get access to it, but I will still not pick it up. It's simply not the way it works. It's simply not for me. But yeah, I'm glad they're gonna lower the requirements for it. Then artifacts. Relic of Sacrifice is one of the most popular and powerful artifacts, but it also creates a lot of frustration for opponents. Oh, you don't say. To make matches more comfortable, we're dampening its negative effect. Instead of completing and destroying units, it will now be reducing their merge rank. Once again, slow clap, but a little bit of a less slow clap. Relic of Sacrifice is super giga broken. It basically wins sometimes games on its own. The thing with the Relic of Sacrifice is not only will you get the highest damage increase in the game, like compared to the other stuff, it's 30% more damage on max level, which is crazy. Second of all, you don't have to do anything for it. It's not like you have to merge on 1 million amulet spots to slowly increase your damage. You just have to sit and wait, and you get more and more damage. And it steals so much mana from your opponent. And if it happens to land on a choice tiles or even 2 choice tiles, yeah, you basically don't even get into the game. And by the time you get into the game, he already built his board. He has the full 30% damage, and you barely have a like tier 2 board. So yeah, completely broken. I'm very glad they nerfed that finally. Yeah, I think it's a decent nerf. It's not too strong, too much of a nerf, but yeah, I think this is a well done nerf in my opinion. Relic of Time, not going to go into that. It's still garbage. Yeah, it's hard to balance as well. It's basically impossible to balance, in my opinion. If it's very random that you will slow down some units or the right units, and yeah, it's just not strong enough. If you make it stronger, it's still random or too random to actually control and make it usable compared to all the other choices there are. And if you make it more reliable or controllable, then it's going to be super broken OP, because players will just slow down the main units when they're on demand and win the game like that. So yeah, it's hard to balance. I will not pick it up. Personally, right now it's too weak. Maybe if they buff it. But if they buff it, it might break the game. So yeah, this is a weird one. Yeah, whatever. So these were the changes that are coming that I'm very hyped about. They really seemed to understand the pain points of the game, and I just hope yeah, it's going to be as awesome as I expected. So for the talents, if you play the unit, it is very easy to understand, but if you just read the talents, it looks like super overwhelming with all the clones, the main Wukong, then the the Cyclone and everything. It looks really overwhelming, but once we get into the game, you will easily understand. Therefore, I will not go into the details of this tree right now, but I will show you the gameplay first. We're going to play all left side, and I'll explain the talents after the match. So we're running all left side, and we go for Necro, because this is the hero that is supposed to be played with this unit right here. And we go for the Broken Gunslinger that I merged before, Kobold as always. We have the Witch because she's broken as well. No, she's not broken. She's actually kind of balanced, but she's very strong. And Harlequin as a control unit. So let's jump into the first game. Wukong is really cool. There is nothing like completely new mechanic-wise, but it's very strong. It can stack up a lot. It looks very cool, and it does have some stuff to it that is unique. So I'll show you in just a second. So whenever you press your mana button right here, you will drop 2 little clones. Show in a minute. And you always have 1 main clone. This is your dude. This is your man. And whenever you press this button, as mentioned, there is 2 guys coming up. And if you merge those, something weird is going to happen. This is actually completely new. You will lose 2 merge rank on whatever. Like if you put those, you get a tier 2. And if you merge out those, you get a tier 2. But since you lose 2 merge ranks, you end up with 0. But you summon a new clone. So you always lose 2 merge rank on the one that you merge. And you summon a new clone. Unit or new clone? I thought it was a clone, yeah. It's supposed to be a clone. Exactly. And you can also just press on the guy to, yeah, get rid of it, basically. There we go. Alright. Ooh, alright. Damn. Wow. Alright. He already did some damage. But yeah, that's on me. I didn't put my Necro on this guy. I was just explaining so far. So what you want to do is to get as many of the clones as you possibly can. So you merge 1 dude together. 1 dude together. And your main clone, this guy, gets more and more damage. And since we merged quite a bit of clones, you can go up to like 6. Yeah, you just get this guy, like the Necro guy, that does damage right here. Like AoE damage, and it does a ton of it. The more you have here, they only stay up for a certain amount. The longer, the more damage you do. So you always want to continuously merge the monks. So, there we go. To gain more stacks. There we go. And yeah, this is how you do basically. So whenever you drop a unit, you will get 1 Wukong right over there. And whenever you merge a unit, you will get 1 Wukong over there. So it's really easy to maintain the 6 really, unless you get board lock or anything. But if you get board lock, you just press this button and yeah, it disappears. You can actually click on those. So you should never ever get board lock in the first place. Which is kind of cool. And it really helps with the stacking as well, as you can click on those dudes. And don't forget, you can always press this one to get some extra clones. And I think I do a little bit of an overkill, to be honest, by having this one as well, so you can really flood the board. There is a million units. You should never really run out of mana if you play smart. Not like me here, I'm explaining. Again, this is my 2nd ever match with this talent right here. I just did 1 trial with this talent so far, and 1 with the other talent. I won every game, man. It wasn't even close. It's, as usual, it's super busted. And yeah, to be fair, the opponents that I had were like top 1000 maybe, but not top 100 players. So yeah, not too much of a challenge, especially not with this new unit right here. So yeah, so at this point we're just trying to collect as many stacks as we possibly can. This one is max now, so the next thing that I will be going for is the witch. I'm just trying to get a decent witch. I like upgrade this first. Oh god, should have changed it. Jesus Christ. Good. Just don't look at my playstyle here. I wasted so much mana already. I just played this horrible, but it's not about me being the superhero. It's, oh man, it's about to show you how the unit actually works. So, this guy, again, does a lot of damage. Just keep it up. Just keep on stop. You see, if I drop units continuously, there's no way I get below 6 in the first place. So it's just not happening. So we're just doing this and this and this. Oh man, I really want to get a decent witch. You know what, I'm going to... No, I'm not going to. I'll do that. Yes, there we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Now we continue to merge some stuff. There we go. I think you should get the 30 witches regardless, so you don't need to copy those. You should rather copy those guys because you will get 30 regardless and you collect way more stacks this way. So another 5 seconds, then we're at the... Oops. At the boss. Let's do it like that. Let's do that, and let's see how much damage we do. Oh! Now I actually finally pressed this button and did what I had to do. And it's not looking very good for my friend already. Yeah, man, it's kind of hard to tell because I didn't play against a ridiculously strong player so far. But yeah, again, it wasn't even close, man. It's so broken. But yeah, it's the same, man. It has a special Pantheon bonus. It is a new unit in the first place. People don't know how to play it yet. And that's why it does need to be a little bit stronger. So people don't play it and it's like, oh no, it's not good. But yeah. You know how it is. The new units that come out are always... way too good. Way too good. What I think Rush should be doing is just to nerf them much quicker and not let them be absolutely overpowered for such a long time. I know it feels bad if players are like buying it and then it gets nerfed a couple of days later. But maybe they should be balancing out the unit a little bit less overpowered in the first place. So people will figure out usually how to play the units within, I would say, 2-3 days, maximum like a week. Usually when there is a new meta, you see crazy damage numbers after a couple of days already. So people figure out very quickly how to actually play the unit. And yeah, it's always the same. Since I play this game, since 5 years, it's always the same. The new unit is absolutely broken. And very often when it comes out, people are like, oh, the new unit is not that good. Like always. It's always like, yeah, it's good, but it's not broken. And 1 week later, when everybody played a fair amount of games with the new unit, they say, holy moly, that it needs a nerf. It's so broken. And yeah, but it's funny, it's always the same. People first complain about the new unit not being as OP as they expected, and a couple of days later they're like, oh my god, please nerf this unit. Yeah, it's funny to watch. So yeah, same for me. It takes a couple of games and yeah, a couple of different strategies, a couple of different tryouts, and then GG. But yeah, with this, usually I just build my main deck with decent damage amplifiers, and there's no way they can beat me in the first place. And from there, I just go... oh, I want to put the big guy over there. From there, I'll just play something else. I mean, let's be honest, man. I don't know how many... If I look this video like in 1 month from now, I'm like, oh my god, how did I play this game? Oh my god. I didn't press this on cooldown. I messed up this button so many times. And didn't press it on cooldown either. But guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. I think I didn't even press this one. I'm going to use this button now on the upcoming boss. And let's see how ridiculous... what a ridiculous amount of damage I will do. Let's just quickly try to get those in the last 14 seconds. So now I can actually see the power. We do this. So now we got the buff from our main dude. Now we press this, we put this over here so we get the speed buff, and now we do crazy damage. Ba-bam, 100, wow, I do 10 times this damage. Good game, good game. Yes, alright, I see. I see. And to be honest, now I can tell you already, I don't even think this is a strong side. I think the other side is actually stronger. Again, I don't have too much experience with this deck, so yeah. I will quickly show you what I played. Now that you understand, now that you saw the gameplay, it's so much easier to understand. So there we go. The last talent. Increase the maximum number of clones in the Cyclone. The Cyclone is the spinning thing that you've seen down here. And when a clone appears on the field. Okay. Upon attaining 30 feet charges, this is whenever you merge a unit. I had like 70, 80 charges in the end of the game. Then you will get more damage. And as soon Cyclone damage is increased. So the Cyclone damage is increased by 40%, and the clone damage also is increased. So you can actually go for some more clones. I think they do a fair bit of the amount of damage as well. But yeah, obviously your main dude is your, it's the one you want. I think this is the version where you're supposed to have several clones. And this will be the version where you only run one clone. I'll show you this one in a minute. Sorry, my voice is cracking over. I've been talking since like 20 hours. Yeah, you can tap a clone and it's going to die, basically. And summon some tier 1s. So yeah, depending on the rank. So if you hit a tier 3, you will summon 2 tier 1s, for example. So -1, just follow that path. Then I'll show you all the other talent except of this one. Then we're going to play this one. Merging clones has a 70% chance of purifying. So this is the cleanse talent. And it will focus your main Wukong dude. So this is also good. Don't accidentally get a Dark Priest card on your main dude, and then you try to cleanse, and it cleanses anything else. So this is really cool. They should do this for other units as well. For example, Vel. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, she needs it, but Vel is so broken already, so it doesn't really doesn't need something that benefits her even more for now. Then now every 10 feet charges, which you get by merging, will increase your rank. This is obviously not necessary whenever you play with Necro, like I did, because you get the tier 7 dude anyways. But for everybody without legendary heroes like Zeus that upgrades units or Necro that upgrades units, this is the way to go. This is a crazy talent. Obviously, I don't need it, but like everybody without legendary hero, man, this is a game changer. Absolutely crazy talent. As you get, basically, you can focus only on collecting stacks and clones to gain more damage. And while you do this, you will get several tier 7 units. It's absolutely broken. Really, really good. Then we go Cyclones and Wukong. Wind Dance reduce target's armor. Very good as well. Armor reduction is seriously good. 30% maximum. So it stacks up and it ends up with 30%. And then we have the more units you have on the board. If you have at least 5 on the board, then you will get a 40% damage increase. So I think this one is slightly better if you manage to maintain the 5 Wukongs on the board, or at least at the bosses. Then I would definitely go with this one. This is certainly the easier talent to play. It's also extremely powerful. So kind of tough decision between those two. Yeah, I'll probably start out with this one, to be honest. It's just very easy to play and you can focus on everything else. You can just, you don't need to pay any attention to the clones, you just merge everything out and still gain a massive bonus. And last but not least, last talent Wukongs have their critical damage chance increased by 5%. So for those who don't know, the normal crit chance on every unit is always the same, it's 5%. And there is some unit that additionally increase the crit chance. And as you know, crit does a ton of damage. And this is basically double the crit chance of every other unit that doesn't have anything that increases the crit chance, which is crazy much. So the last talent will definitely have an impact on damage, a big one. And if this wasn't already enough, Cyclones and Wukongs and Wind Dance deal 30% more damage. Bam! Alright. And now I will show you the second talent, this time before the game, because you already have an idea on how Wukong is played. You get one main Wukong. It's very easy to see this one. You will see in a minute why. And this Wukong is hitting very hard. He begins spinning his stuff, so he does like a verbal effect, just like Banshee, like an area effect where he does special damage. And yeah, around himself. Clones no longer create cyclones, but the genius Wukong can swap places with clones of any rank. A clone has a 20% chance to spawn with a banana. Moving Wukong to such a clone will grant feed charges. So you sometimes can just move him around and catch all the bananas, and you will get additional charges without losing any units. Very, very handy. All right. The one thing that I just realized reading this is his stuff and attacking only in an area around himself. So this explains why I did so little damage to the Phantom, because I didn't have it on the Phantom on last match. So just let's see. We're going for this talent. We're also going for Elixir. Let's just go for Heavy Strike. This is really, it doesn't really change the strategy, just too much at least. Okay, let's go for this one. After that, we'll look at the reincarnation talents, and yeah, I think then I'll wrap up the video. Just to say, if you spend anything in Rush Royale, I highly recommend you to do this in the market, because you get a 10% discount. I was just going to say damage increase, but actually it's basically the same. Thank you very much, Dignuso. You get a 10% discount in on every single purchase that you do in the game, which already benefits you. And with code GodLikeMike, you support me as well. On top of that, and I have a $200 giveaway running. So everybody who buys something in the store in February will automatically participate, or his ID will automatically participate in the giveaway. And yeah, has a chance to win several 10, 20, 40 francs up to $200. So not only will you get a better price, you will also support me. You will have another chance to win even more money on the giveaway. And this is basically what keeps my YouTube channel up. Oh, damn, this is gonna be interesting. Holy moly. It keeps my YouTube channel up, so because it pays my editor and everything. So yeah, thanks for your support and good luck on the giveaway. Actually, I will log in here because this is my chance to actually see how far I can get with this deck. This is another streamer. Holy moly, what a coincidence. So yeah, we're going to have an actual match here. Dude, that wasn't planned. Holy moly. All right, let's try to hit Bullfrag. He's also a like a top end player, so what a coincidence, man. What a coincidence. Yeah, let's try to give him a very hard time, man. That's all I can say. Okay. Ooh, this is like my second game with this guy, so let's hope it's his very first game. I don't think so though. Well, we'll see. So now you see the banana, you can actually move him around. And yeah, this is pretty damn cool. He's playing the same. The thing is very small though. I thought it's going to be bigger over time. Hold on. Okay, wait. There you go. let's put this guy over here. Yeah, it really only does damage over here, huh? So I basically need to move him around, I guess. Always on the Phantom, I need to move him up here. And if it's not there, then I need to switch it back to the boss as soon as the boss appears. I guess that's the way to go. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Again, this is very, very new. I barely played it. But yeah, we're gonna rock that stuff, you know. That was here. Go. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, he's not doing too well over there. I didn't even have it on the Phantom, but I still did a ton of damage, so... I don't quite understand how the damage actually works. Was it the other Wukongs, or... Well. Dude, I'm gonna laugh at myself. Like... I watch this video, which I will not do anyways, but... like 1 month from now... because... Oh no, I missed this. Oh no, I didn't do this. This was essential and everything. So, this is not the guide. I will definitely do a guide at some point, like 1 week after. It'll give me a couple of days and games with this, and I will gladly do a guide on how you play this guy at the absolute limit. And yeah, stay tuned. If you haven't yet, sub to my channel, man. What the hell is going on? This really helps me out. And yeah, you will never miss out on a video that will show you how to dominate those people, just like Bullfrag here. So, we will see what we can do to make this true. Finally, a tier 3, dude. Yeah, it's not enough. Usually you can put stuff on the corner. So it has like aura and it usually hits this thing and this thing, but I don't think this is actually enough to do. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't talk too much and play a little bit more, because I'm very much behind now already, I think. Or like at least I didn't play it at my full potential, and I should be playing at my full potential, because he's... will definitely absolutely destroy me if I don't. So let's step it up a notch. Get over here. Let's see how much damage I can do if I put it here for now. Ah, shizzle my nizzle. Okay, no. Okay, pressed it this time. Oh wow! Okay, I did so much damage, even though I didn't even have my Necro on it. What the hell? Alright. Dude, I don't know what Mr. Frog is doing here, but it's not a lot of damage, that's for sure. Well. Let's do that. Let's get this one a little bit smaller. Then I get the use of this thing. There you go, alright. Upgrade the witches. Here we go. Yes, he's also new to that stuff. So let's do that. Now we have a tier 7. Let's put this one over here. And let's see. Okay, now he's doing damage. Holy moly. Yeah, I'll definitely switch those around. So now that I have my dude here, I'll try my very best to just switch those around whenever necessary. And the next thing we're going to upgrade obviously will be this one. And you know what? I will even upgrade this one. So I have my witches next to everything, because I can't switch out both. Ooh, this is kind of strategical, man. So I get the maximum damage on this guy. Oh my god, this is mean. Oh my god, hit everything. go. Oh shit, I've eaten the banana. Okay, there you go. Alright. Oh, he hit it again. Oh my god. This is a problem. What about these? Okay. So let's try to get stuff done. It's supposed to be done. Go. This. He has 40 stacks. I have 760. Okay, should be good. There you go. It's over here. This one. This one. This. Collect even more stacks. This one over here. I definitely need to move it over here. I insta-kill the bosses. Like literally, but yeah, that really seems it does very little if it's not actually here. So let's do that a little bit better with the next boss, but I don't really care too much yet because I needed tier 7 witch first. There we go. Oh my god, that's stupid downgrade stuff. But yeah, he has the same issue. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, let's fill the board here. Okay, now let's get this one up. Yeah, I want to see how surprised he is whenever I start to suddenly do crazy damage. Because he's not expecting it right now. I think he's probably asking himself, what is he doing? Why is he not doing enough damage? But dude, you will see, man. You will see, brother. There we go. What we have now? Oh, let's do it this time. Let's get some damage in. Dude, 80 billion. Ooh! Ooh, what happened? He finally lost damage. Oh no, oh no. He's gonna hit. Ooh, okay, that was very close. Yeah, the switching part is kinda tough, man. This is kinda tough. Okay. Dude, okay. I take it back that there is no new mechanic. You see, that's why I need a couple of games for this stuff. Let me just do that. Dude, is he doing the same strategy? No, he's doing some clueless shit. Very, very good. Sorry, bullfrag. But yeah, I think this is not it. There we go. Alright. Oh shit. Talking about clueless shit. I'm such an idiot. Oh god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Hold on. Let's go. Okay. Whew, this kind of needs a little bit of focus, man. And I kind of start to get some loot. Oh god. This wasn't very smart. Okay. Oh no. Alright, let's get this one over here. Someone give me a last upgrade. There we go. Alright, this time I should be doing shit ton of damage. Whoa! Holy moly, dude! Yeah, tier 6 witch, my boy. This is tough. I'm so curious how far we get. I'm sure he can kill this if he puts his Wukong over here. I don't know if he realized that he's doing nothing like that. Yeah, he does. He does. Okay, but it's too late, dude. That's too much damage. All right. Yeah. Once again, I think even though I didn't even played this correctly in my first match, and I started to realize slowly how it's supposed to be played in the second match, I think this is absolutely absurdly broken. So yeah, just give me a couple of more games and I will absolutely terrorize the ladder. Jesus Christ. Yeah, all right. Guys, this is it from today's video. I hope you enjoyed the footage, and yeah, that was kind of a very long video, so sorry for that part. I hope you enjoyed though. It's like at least a very yeah, you saw everything about the upcoming changes. And just one last secret here, what I have seen will be out very, very soon as well, is the special sales. They will do something like, oh, it's not here anymore. Ooh, they hide it. Okay, now I have a secret. I know something that you don't know. That I can't even show you. I would have shared it with you. It's like a special for specific units. You can obviously buy it again for $6 it was, and you can upgrade units. Like you get a special extra ability on old units, like the two that I've seen is Inquisitor and Cultist, actually. So you can buy like an additional ability that stays for a week. I don't like this mechanic, to be honest. It's just another buy something. It's not even permanent. It's just temporary. But I think if you really love like your Cultist and this is your only unit, then yeah, it's fun to buy. Talents look to be pretty cool as well. So yeah, this is a shared secret. There we go. Once again, guys, $200 giveaway. Your support means the world to me. It really helps to keep the channel up. I wish you the best luck with the giveaway. And thanks to everybody that supports me. And peace out. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, write in the comments whatever you think about the new unit, the new changes, and always happy to hear your feedback. Wish you a wonderful evening.